Imani with Build Brothers. Starting my digital inspection, we're at 4141 Pepper Drive. And what we're looking at here is a modified bitumen torch down flat roof. And you can see that there's multiple surfaces on here. And we can see on the front as well that there is asphalt shingle. Now, what we're gonna be paying attention to is just the flat portion here. And you can see right off the bat, a little bit of damage to the material. And this is a very aged product. Now we do see drip edge along the perimeter. Drip edge is essential for allowing that water to freely flow off and not soak into the fascia board. So it's a good sign. But you can see just the amount of granule loss that has had accumulated over the years. You see a little edge sticking up right here. And more damage. The penetrations are beginning to crack. You can see the sealant around these penetrations. It's completely open. Same thing over here. These are beginning to crack. This one is a little bit better than the other one, but yeah, looking at the shingles are in really good condition. So yeah, these look fairly new. We'll move back over to the flat section. Again, we see a lot of granule loss, and this just happens over time when those oils begin to evaporate under the sun for baking for years and years. All those granules start to come off, and that's when you start to see that shiny fiberglass poking through. Just to show you how much granule loss we're talking about is, you can see in these gutters, absolutely stacked with granules. Now around the chimneys. Chimneys are always a sensitive area, prone to leaks. And you can see over time that flashing begins to separate. All that sealant that holds that flashing in place begins to crumble away, and it leaves a little gap. More damage to the torch down. Little spot right there as well. You can see that water's actually been getting up and under here. So this is rusted out, and you see all these water marks. And you can see how it's making its way to the edge here. But again, we see all that material starting to lift up around the edges. Edges are always going to be the first area prone to leaks. Now we have a lot of roof to wall junction spots over here. Right now we're on the garage. You can see that mastic starting to erode away along the wall siding. Material starting to pull back. Another thing that I noticed is we don't see any bleed out with the tar on each seam. So we like to see at least 1/4 to 1/2 inch of bleed out on each of these seams. And that tells us that this was properly installed. See on this little back portion, all these ripples, and oh, this is definitely an area for water to get in anytime it rains. And you see all this granule build up right here. These are all signs of an aged product, product that has gone way past its life expectancy. Again, for the shingles look good. We have 2 whirly-birds over there. But yeah, this needs to get replaced immediately. The owner has had multiple leaks coming through for quite some time. So what I'm going to recommend, not professional recommendation for this flat section, is TPO. Now TPO is a synthetic material. It's used widely on a lot of commercial roofs. Does a very good job standing up against the UV rays long term, and actually fights against bacterial growth, and it's used as a pool liner, so it's very good at holding water. It's actually designed to hold water. So that is what I'm going to recommend for this roof. And it also has reflective capability, so it'll help keep this roof cooler during the hot sun. That ends my inspection. I'll get this out to the homeowner. Thank you.